We're talking about goals, you
Yeah,
guys. We're talking about goals. We're going to give you some tips and tricks about goals, how to achieve your goals, how to
absolutely.
crush 2021, how to absolutely just like, oh man. By the time 2021 ends, I want you guys to be tuning into Coffee Time, and we're going to be doing a Where Are You Now? Right? The last one, the last Coffee Time with Dave and Ryan for 2021 is going to be about goal setting and where are you now. And I want you guys, Nikki, hey Nikki, Ralph, chilling like a fan. So I want you guys to come on with us because we're going to be doing this forever. I want you guys to come on and be like, you know what? We just crushed 2021. We made
Exactly.
2021 our ah,
It's an amazing feeling to have ticked all your goals at the end of the year, you know,
yeah.
having succeeded every yearly goal at the end of the year.
You know what's more amazing? When you look back and you go, I didn't just crush the goals that I set at the beginning of the year, but I set 200 other goals and I just crushed them too.
Absolutely.
Miss Ross, good afternoon to you too. Yeah,
What? I can.
we got a bunch of people in. Everybody's coming in and joining us today.
Yeah, everybody is ready to write down some goals, huh?
Yeah, and that's a good point, Ryan. Make sure to, sorry, I'm replying to messages. People are trying to get into the group here. And so make sure you have a pen and a piece of paper or your phone to take notes because I want to make sure that you don't just watch this and say, oh, that was good. And then that's it. And then the rest of your year goes by. Some of this stuff you're really going to be able to apply to your life, apply to your days, apply to your goals, apply to your years. So I want you to really be able to take this stuff and all this knowledge, all this experience, all this motivation, and just go, I'm putting it, you remember I always talk about that tool bag, right? All the stuff you put in the tool bag. Take the tools out, go, this is the gold tool. Oh, and it has D&V on it or DNR on it. Sorry, DNV is Dave and Vaso. It has DNR on it, Dave and Ryan on it. Oh yeah, Dave and Ryan gave me that tool. And then use that tool. Use it and go,
Yeah.
bam, 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 I'm crushing you 2021.
You know, most of the people that have goals, they keep them in their head. They don't write the goals down. They think they remember it. I've spoke with people that said to me, I remember about them. I think about them during the year, you know. The thing is that if you write goals down, there was I think it was Harvard, there was a study. So they took the students of a year, like 30, 40 years ago, and they asked them how many of them had goals and how many of them write them down.
Mm-hmm.
So they went again to these students after 30 or 40 years when they were like 50 or 60 years old, you know? And actually they saw that people that had written goals were the most successful in life, in
Yep.
all of life's fields, you know?
Yep.
And also about having them written down, it's better to have them handwritten because when you write something down, you're able to use like 10,000 different movements with your hand in order to write down. In
Okay.
comparison with just typing on your computer, that
Mm-hmm.
it's only like 8 different movements. I actually
Okay.
read that these numbers in the book The Answer of Alan and Barbara Pease about having handwritten goals instead of typed down.
Hmm. Well, the truth is, statistically, about 80% of people that start saying that they want to have a goal and never write their goals down. And I ask you to push yourself even more, right? If it's handwritten, I don't handwrite actually I do now that I think about it. I handwrite my goals in my book here. But even if I type my goals out, it doesn't matter. Sticky notes really work well. And the thing is, you got to remind yourself of the goal that you set, right? So I think it's great when you can put the goals around the house, put them somewhere where you remember and where you go to, right? I had a goal.
Let me show you sticky notes like this one, you know. So I have to check my screen and then I will see my notes underneath, you know.
Yeah. I use Alexa, so my Amazon Alexa, and you know that because you've been here. You hear the alarms. I'll say, oh, Alexa's gonna say hi, Dave. I bet she's gonna hear me and say hi. So you get to program an alarm in your Alexa or your Siri, and that can give you a constant daily reminder of, oh, you know what? So my 2021 goal for fitness is I'm not happy with my fitness level, and I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to start doing 30-minute workouts twice a day, spread out throughout the day, and I'm going to start eating more because part of the problem is I don't eat enough. And so, absolutely amazing. You know, I already it's day 5, and every single day I've done 2 workouts each day, right? Even if I don't want to, because I certainly don't. Not that I mind working out, but because of my back and because you get sweaty, and then you got to go take a shower. And taking 4 showers a day is like. But that was my goal, right? And I got to do what I got to do to achieve my goal, right? I can't lose 10 pounds or 5 kilos sitting on my butt in my massage chair playing PlayStation, right? Not that that's all I do,
Yeah.
certainly not, but it's not going to help.
Yeah, and you know, another thing that you can have apart from having them written is to have them in pictures. You know, I have 2 different versions of that. So the one is I once went and printed in like photographic paper my goals, like the car I wanted, the house I wanted, the money I wanted, the situation I wanted, the body I wanted, all this stuff. So I had these cards, these photographs, where I could constantly check my goals, you know, and envision them because I was watching pictures instead of text. The other thing is to have a vision board. So instead of having the cards in your hands, you actually have a big cardboard where you glue on the photos or even sketches of what you want and even text, you know. So this vision board, you put it like the sticky notes you said, you put it somewhere where you will see it constantly every day, where maybe in the place where you spend the most in your house, you know. So you
Yep.
have this vision board, and actually, you know what, I have this cardboard ready to make my new one for the year. I have it right next to me, so let me show it. So this is the piece of paper that I have, and it's ready to be used to stick everything, to glue everything on that, you know. Then this goes to my wall, you know, and this is a constant reminder, you know, because most of the times with after so I think the of most often people put goals on September and on January. On September it's after summer, and on January it's the new year, you know, goal setting. But the thing is, through the everyday life, we forget about them. You know, problems get in front of us, and then our focus like shifts. So if you have a constant reminder in front of you, either with text or with a photo, then you can't forget about it. You know.
Yeah. It's easy to forget about stuff.
Yeah, and the thing is, how we write goals. It's also important, you know. When you write a goal, you should be using the present tense, like writing it like you have already succeeded it with a
Hmm.
date next to it. So if it's something that you want to have succeeded, have achieved until the 1st of January 2022,
Mm-hmm.
you can write, I have my dream car, whatever car is this, on today, the 1st of January 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Or I
To set,
have
you mean to set a
written
date, to actually set an achievable date, an attainable date for
yes,
your
yes,
goal. Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah. That's important. That's important. That's really important. They can't be loose. They have to have clear objectives. And you also need to have a clear vision of how the hell you're going to even get there, right? We, a lot of people say, well, I want to lose 20 pounds by February. Well, so you're going to lose 10 pounds a month? No, you're not. Most likely that's not going to happen. That's not achievable, that's not attainable, and that's not healthy. And 10 pounds a month isn't. Don't object to that. It's just not.
It's 5 kilos, right? 5 kilos a month.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it is achievable, but are you willing to
It's
do it?
it's not healthy to do that. Anyways, this is not. You don't have to debate me on that. I'm 100% sure.
All
Um.
right, all right.
So
It's not a health conversation or a
no, it's
nutrition.
not. But have clear objectives as to how you're going to attain that clearly defined goal. I think that's what you're
Yeah.
saying is like actually have that date, have that realistic time frame of how you're going to do that.
So the date is needed because you want to know when you're gonna have the goal you want to succeed. Then you have to make a plan based on that date. You know. So
So
if you have,
what about when you don't achieve the goal?
then you have to see why you didn't achieve it. Was it something that was out of your reach in that period that you set? So if you gave yourself a year, was a year really enough? And that means that you didn't do the things necessary to achieve it, or it wasn't enough and you should have allocated like 18 months or 2 years for that
Mm-hmm.
goal. You know, you have to reevaluate your goals if you're not succeeding in the time that you gave yourself.
You know what
But
else I
we
notice is a lot of people really are hard on themselves when they don't achieve the goals that they set for themselves.
yeah.
And that kind of spirals your psyche into never achieving and never setting, right? Or setting
Mhm.
very low expectations for yourself, right? So it just, you go, I'm going to do this. And then you don't do it and you go, well, I failed. So maybe I'll just do this. Yeah, I'll bring the expectation and the goal down. Or maybe you just stop even saying, I'm going to do anything. And you just kind of play PlayStation and hang out and go to coffee with your friends all the time. And that's your life. And
Yeah.
the sad statistic, right? The sad statistic is most people are like that. Most people want to do something, they don't do it. Most people start out doing something and stop doing it. Most people want to achieve a goal, set the clear expectations of their goals, and then fail, and then stop even setting goals. This is just, I'd say 90% of the world, this is it. This is the truth. They start
Yeah.
2021, 2020, and the way you can reevaluate yourself right now is to look back at 2020, look back at 2019, and go, what did I do? What did I want to do? Why didn't I get to it? Right? Why didn't
Yeah.
So I'll be on my goal last year was to lose 5 kilos, 10 pounds, and I didn't do it. But throughout the year, I kept reevaluating. Why? Part of the reason I can't work out because of my back, and my back still sucks. Okay, but what about my diet? Wow, it's not too clean. Oh, it's this. I need to reevaluate. And so right now I reevaluated and I said, you know what? I can do 30 minutes of elliptical or treadmill and I have it right in my house. So I can do that. Done.
You know, this is very important. Even if you don't reach your goal, when you have a goal written down, it makes you evaluate why you didn't succeed it. And this is very important, you know, because if you don't have your goals written down, you're losing track during the years of them not succeeding.
Yeah, some people, yeah.
Yeah, you won't get in the process of reevaluating your life and saying, why this is going on, you know? Like, you won't make the realizations of the situation like you did. So
Yeah.
this is very important. And, you know, I will say an example, and a very easy to comprehend example. If you say that, okay, for the next year, for the next 365 days, I want to walk an amount of like 1 million kilometers or 100,000 kilometers, whatever, you know, you have to see, am I able to do that? What does this number means in an everyday basis? This means I have to walk like 50 kilometers a day. Am I gonna do it? No. But I can walk 10 kilometers a day. You have also to take in consideration that some days of the 365, you won't make it to walk the 10 kilometers, you know? So when you're putting a goal and you're trying to make a plan for it, then in a monthly basis, a weekly basis, an everyday basis, you have to think, do I have the time? Do I have the energy to walk 10 kilometers straight every day? Even if I am capable physically. So when this is as far as to not over evaluate yourself, you know. If you are a marathon runner, like you're doing you are like a professional athlete, this is another thing. This is your job then. So it's your job to train every day in running and doing like 20 kilometers a day or 30 kilometers a day. This is a different aspect. But if you're a regular guy or girl and you want to just put a health goal for your next year, you have to put something like achievable and in comparison with the rest of your lifestyle, because you might not have 5 or 4 hours a day just for walking. You have other goals that you want to achieve as well. So this is just to help with like how much with the money you want to make, like the working out you want to do every day, with the kilos you want to lose. Like for example, Dave said that 5 kilos, it's a lot for a month. If it's 4 kilos a month, then it means if you want to lose 20 kilos, you need 5 months. Right, Dave?
Yep. Andrea had a really good point, and it was actually my next bullet here is to have an accountability partner. If you tell somebody you're gonna do X, Y, or Z, you know, you tell somebody, like I'm telling everyone right now, I want to impact 1 million people in 2021 in a positive way. I want to impact. I want my motivation, my voice, my experience, my expertise to go out to 1 million people throughout the world in 2021. And I'm telling everybody now, and I've been telling ever since the first of the month, That's my goal for 2021 for this business, right? And I told you that the other day, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you tell people, you hold yourself a little more accountable. And when you have a partner in crime, right? If you have
Yeah.
someone that's doing it with you, right? A gym buddy, a business partner, somebody there with you that you
Your
can go
spouse.
back and forth and you're going to hold each other accountable to your goals, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Love it. Thanks
you know,
for that, Andrea. I appreciate it.
there's another way to bring your goals, to make them more clear in your mind, and it's to visualize them. You know,
Mm-hmm.
visualize the situation when the goal is achieved, when the
Yep.
thing is
The end
done.
result.
You know, when you have the car, when you have the house, when you have the body, when you are like you want to be, the characteristics you want to have, envision all these, you know, and not just once, even, oh, you hear me?
Yep.
At least you hear me.
I deposit.
So, so yeah, because I don't know if you saw the purple on your screen.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. So, visualization is something that it's great to do every day. You know, visualize your performance, visualize you being your ideal you, your best version of yourself, you
Yeah.
having all your dreams achieved. By envisioning that, you start believe more in yourself and that you can do them, you know. And if you believe you can do something, you will do it. If you don't believe, your own self will put blocks in you
Limiting
achieving.
beliefs. No.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
And you know what? Once you get the cycle going, once you get the ball going of being a goal setter, goal achiever, goal setter, goal achiever, goal setter, goal achiever, didn't achieve my goal. Okay, reevaluate. I screwed this up. You know what? That wasn't attainable. You know what? It just didn't work out for some damn reason. I'm going to keep that goal. And here we go again. Once you get that cycle going,
Yeah.
once you do that, Ryan, what do you know? What do you
And
know?
you know,
Once you do that, stop trying to talk yet. Listen, bro. Listen. Don't have the word before you even hear me. Once
tell
you
me.
get that ball going, you can't even stop it.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. You don't even know what to do. You're like, where's the next goal? You're looking, you're pulling goals out your ass. Here, go. You're just hungry, you guys. You're just hungry.
And you know, at some point you start getting your goals achieved, and you have to celebrate that. You know,
Yeah,
celebrate your goals.
I agree. I don't do a good job of celebrating my goals. I don't pat
You need
myself,
to celebrate
but
the
I should,
achievement.
and most people should.
You need to celebrate your achievement. Say high five to yourself, and also don't stay without a goal. Then, you know,
Yeah,
if you achieve a goal, put a new one on. Don't stay without goals. Don't never say I achieved everything. Now I'm good, because you will be bored. You will be without the energy to do new stuff. Always have new goals in your plate, you know. Yeah, Dave, I know you know what I mean, right? You have achieved so many things in life that at some point I think you were thinking, okay, what next? And then
I'm always, you know, but that's what I mean, and that's not bragging. I'm saying I had a midlife crisis when I was 26 years old, you guys. I was 26 and I wanted to buy the Corvette and get the new girl. No, I'm kidding. But I did have a midlife crisis, and I felt like I hadn't achieved enough. I hadn't really done what I wanted to do, and I was only 26, but I hadn't opened up my martial arts school. I was teaching on base. Look, in the reality of things, I had achieved a lot. I was in the Air Force. I was very successful in the Air Force. I was winning awards, but I wanted something bigger for myself, right? And the martial arts school was my big dream. And I was like, I could imagine myself with it, but how? You know, I wasn't able to take the leap of faith financially. I didn't know really how to do it. And I'm telling you, man, I turned 27. Yeah, 26. No, I turned 26. I think I turned 26 or I turned 27, one of the two. And I was like midlife crisis mode. I was like, I haven't done anything. I'm depressed. Like, I want more. I want to do more. I want. Not material stuff. I just felt unsatisfied. And that started the ball rolling, Ryan. That started the ball rolling towards this, like, I'm constantly setting goals and crushing them. I can't expect less from myself. And when I don't crush it, because there's plenty that I don't crush. I did a video on this about 2020 and the things that were good and bad. And if you guys haven't seen the video, look out on YouTube on Unlimited Potential Network Academy. Yeah. Unlimited Potential Network ACD on YouTube. And I put a video out there about the fact that there were some stuff, there's some things that I didn't do that I wanted to do. I don't know why it didn't work out. I did them, right? I did them, and I thought people were going to love this, right? We tried to do a seminar. We thought people were going to sign up. People were going to love this. And nobody freaking signed up except Catherine, who's listening. Catherine was the only person that signed up for the seminar. And I'm going, what the hell's going on? I poured my heart and soul into developing a seminar, and I thought it was going to help a lot of people, and nothing, crickets. And that's disappointing. But guess what I did? You have two choices when you fail, right? You can either reevaluate, reattack, or go, well, I guess that didn't work out. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. No, don't say bye-bye. It didn't work out. Reevaluate, reattack. Do. Catherine knows I'm all about do. I'm all about do. That's all I want you to do is do. Yeah. Oh, wait, Ryan, sorry. Before I forget, habits. Form habits around your goals. Form habits. Be habitual about what you do every single day. If you have a goal to eat better or eat breakfast, like I have a goal to eat breakfast. I don't want to eat breakfast. I want to eat my cookies and my coffee, and that's it. But I need to eat more, right? I need more calories throughout my day, and I need more protein. I know that. So I'm forcing myself to eat some breakfast. I got to do it. So it's in my routine. I build it into my routine to eat something in the morning, even though I don't want to, right? So build it into your routine, right? Build it into your routine. Be habitual with it. Sorry.
And you know, action starts with the first step.
Yeah.
So after you've written down your goal, when is the day that you want it achieved? You make a plan. You have to decide what is the first step. What are you gonna do now? You know, is it like running every day 10 kilometers? Why don't you go buy a new pair of shoes or a new pair of pants, like running gear? Whatever it is, why don't you find someone to run with? Find the first step, you know, because the soonest you do the first step, the soonest is that you have started in the procedure, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just thinking, you have already done something towards that goal. And then there is step number 2 and 3 and 4, but everything starts with the first step. So when you put a goal, start with something. Make a phone call, make a purchase, do something, and this is how everything will start with, you know?
Absolutely. I agree. I think we gave a lot today. I think we helped a lot. Who hey, if there's anybody in the comments that has some suggestions on how to achieve goals, how to keep your goals going, like Andrea did, please put something out there. Let us know, let the world know. And you know what? We got some people on watching right now. You know what I want you to do? Every single person that's watching right now, I want you to put what your just one, and you should have a lot more than one. One goal for 2021. Put it in the comments right now. I'm going to put mine first. My goal, start with my goal. My goal for 2021 is to help 1 million people in some way. VN. Put it out there, you guys. What's your goal? I hope I spelled it right. Let's go. Ryan, you're next, man. Go. What's your goal?
All right.
Get to work. Get to work, guys. Everybody watching, please go. Do. It's about action. It's about accountability. It's about believing in yourself. It's about doing. Do. Don't sit on your butt. Don't think about it. Even if you got to make up a goal right this second, make up a goal. Everybody has something that they want to do. And you should have a dozen goals. Right now you should have 12, 13, 14 goals floating around in your head. Make them come to fruition, right? Write them down, start knocking them out, set bigger goals and bigger goals. And before you know it, you're just a goal machine. They'll call you a goalie. Yeah, Ryan. Ryan, you're the goalie, huh?
Yeah, I'm typing right now.
Goalie. My number one goal, Andrea says, is to help 20 new candidates per month with my course once my business is launched. That's what I'm talking about. 20 candidates per month. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. Write those goals down and commit to them. You deserve them. You know how many people don't believe that they actually deserve the goals that they want in their life? They don't believe that they deserve a good relationship. They don't believe that they deserve a good relationship, so they keep sabotaging their relationships. They don't believe that they should have financial freedom, so they never save money. They don't believe in themselves, you guys. Come on. Believe in yourself. Believe that you could crush your goal. Come on, Ryan. What are you doing? Help me out, brother.
One of my goals for the year is to start doing the seminars in person with unlimited potential.
Yeah, and oh, that's a good point. So listen, you guys, listen. Sometimes somebody smacks your goal out of the air. Coronavirus smacked Unlimited Potential's goal last year out of the air. We were trying to get a seminar done for men's mentoring in person in Athens, and we're trying to do it. And in the middle of us completing it, trying to like figure it all out, find a venue and all of this, boom, lockdown. Get your ass in the house. Nobody come out. Okay. Well, guess what? Just like the seminars that didn't work out, that we know are good, they're on the shelf. They're on the shelf. They didn't go away. They're on the shelf. We'll put the goal on the shelf and reevaluate, right?
Exactly. We're going to adjust with the new situation. We're going to find new ways, but eventually we're going to achieve this goal.
Absolutely. We got so this is really cool. Sharon Ross, her goal is to help less fortunate children in her community. Sharon, you're in Guyana, I believe, right? Or Ghana. One of the two. I apologize, I don't remember. But there's children out there suffering, you guys. There's children out there suffering, and I think that's a great cause. Miss Ross, I think that, and you've asked me about that, and I'm still trying to figure out how I could help. But you know, without you guys spending 25,000 for me to come and speak. But I want to help. I do. And so if you're passionate about helping less fortunate kids in different countries, get with Sharon. She put a comment in here, Miss Ross, and get with her and help. Help when you can. It's a beautiful thing to give, Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know,
I love seeing people succeed.
helping others, it's gives you a feeling that nothing else gives you in your heart, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right. Should we end this? I think we've talked everyone to death. I hope everybody.
I think we covered it pretty well, you know, and of course, it's a subject that we can talk for hours. But this is a coffee and not a seminar, so
Yeah, and then a little plug for the business, you guys. Hey, go to www.upna.net if you're looking for any coaching. Don't forget that I got a teen mentoring program for parents that better not fall flat on its face. I want people to sign up. It's something that's really going to be good because there's nobody out there helping parents that have teens that are rebellious, right? I didn't see, I wanted to fill a gap there and be able to contribute and help. And I think, oh, parents can really use a good sounding board and some good education. So, and
yeah,
then we're doing a
absolutely.
seminar this year. I don't care about coronavirus. I'll put a mat. We'll do a seminar with a mask out in the field, out in the oh, what's the word? In
a cornfield.
the botanical garden or something. You know, we're doing
yeah, in the garden. Well,
okay. I love you guys. Yeah.
Before we close the coffee, we should mention the guest for next week.
Who's the guest for next week?
Next week we're having a guest on the Tuesday coffee with Dave and Ryan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely. Miss Vasilia Kamburi, a successful manager with the hotel industry and a trainer for hotel staff, will join us, and all three of us will discuss on effective communication. So imagine that this woman is in charge of training people how to effectively communicate with thousands of customers every year in the hotels that they're working. So it's a person, it's a woman that really knows how to. I know her for years, and I know how effective she is in her work. So I'm looking forward for next week with our guest.
She'll be a welcome guest, and we're going to keep having guests the first Tuesday of every month. I know this is not, next week is not the first Tuesday, but the first Tuesday of every month, we're going to bring a special guest on that is an expert in their field, right? And outside of life coaching, outside of motivational speaking, you know, we're talking about effective communication, somebody that deals with thousands, tens of thousands of guests and trains people, right? And then we want to have a personal trainer, somebody that trains people how to get fit and look beautiful like me and Ryan, right? And that's hard to do, right? I mean, I might want to lose 10 kilos, but I still look good.
Bro, you're a born model, so
I know, I can't help it. It's DNA, baby.
So let's wrap this up. You know, we managed to do it in 40 minutes this time. So
did we, man? We always go over it, but okay. I think it was
we're
good.
In good track.
Okay, let's stop. We love you guys. Yeah. We love you guys bunches. Share the video. Make sure you go out to the YouTube page. Make sure you support us because we're supporting you, okay?
And apply the knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a given. Everybody wrote all this stuff down. You're all accountable because you put your goals in the comments, right? And you all better put your goals in the comments. Otherwise, I'm coming to find you. Okay.
So write the goals down, put a date on them, make a plan, and do the first step and visualize them. All right, guys? It's very simple.
All right. Love everybody. Peace.
Bye bye.